people are gonna hate me for this. So I'm planning out my Transformers 10-year anniversary piece, and I taped some papers together and come up with this. This is pretty big. This is an A1 size basically. So this is pretty big. Like all of these 4 individual A4 pages here stuck together. But I thought it's Transformers, so why don't I double it? Yeah, this is going to be the final size of my 10-year anniversary piece, and it is going to go that way. It is huge. It's like the size of my table. So this is how big it's going to be, and I'm planning on doing 2 of them. I'm planning on doing an Autobot one and then a Decepticon. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is going to be such a huge piece to do, but I'm starting early because I just want to be able to just work on it every now and then. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped to get started with this. So I need to film the tutorial video today, which I'm going to do soon. And I started working on my big Transformers piece. Like I showed you guys how big the actual page is, but I did like a plan out. I think I know what I'm going to do for it. I'm sort of like, I've designed the bottom, and I have done like a rough layout for sort of the main part of the piece, but don't know if I'm 100% happy with it yet. So I'm going to still play around with that a little bit. But now I'm going to get stuck into the Ant-Man stuff that I need to do. So I'm going to film the scanning and all of that, do that tutorial, and then do the rest of his video. Also got to finish Superman's video, which is going to come out tomorrow, and then that scanning video will come out on Wednesday, which means Ant-Man's video can come out next weekend. So I've only got to do 1 more video and all of next week is covered, which is really good, so I'm happy about that. And there was something else I had to do. So I don't think I'm going to be able to go out and get my webcam today, which sucks. I really wanted to go do that, but maybe early next week I should be able to do it. It doesn't matter too much because this interview that I'm planning on doing probably won't be able to happen till after Tuesday, so I'll see how it goes. And then this Transformers piece, I at least want to have the Autobots one finished by the end of February. You know, I'm going to work on it off and on, but I would like to have it. I'd like to have both of them done before the anniversary of the movies, so the release date, which I think it was like the 20 something of June, I think. And then it came out in America in July. I don't remember, but I'm going to be trying to finish it within the next couple of months, have both of them done. I am going to cruise with it though. I don't want to like let it impact on my Marvel project and all the other stuff that I'm working on. So I just started to film the like scanning and photo merging tutorial. I'm just currently scanning Ant-Man now. This process really, there's no like, it doesn't really take forever, but the longer you take to do it, the better result you're gonna get. So it's just all about sort of getting as many scans as you can. And because when I first started, how I would have to do it is scan them and then transfer all the individual scan files into GIMP and try and stitch them together. And if they weren't perfectly lined up, I'd either have to try and either rotate the images or go in and paint all of the lines so they joined up. And oh, it was a pain. It could take up to like 2 hours just to get a piece ready. It took way too long. So when I found out about this whole photo merging thing, it really like helped me out so much, and it made it so much easier. So I'm gonna do the video for that because not enough people show how to do it, and Ant-Man here is like good to do this with because he's a simple character to do it with, but this works for especially for big pieces. So this video will be out later next week, and I hope you guys like it. This one, because there's no point in me trying to do drawing tutorials just yet because I'm still learning so much, but this kind of stuff I think is helpful for beginners, so probably worth talking about. So because the freaking world hates me, I'm having the most difficult time setting up my audio stuff. It's not letting me, like, I'm using Audacity and it's not letting me record properly with Audacity when I'm screen capturing through OBS. Ugh, it's killing me. So what I'm probably thinking of doing is, because the audio in OBS is okay, but I don't really like it. So what I was thinking of doing is recording the process of the tutorial and then doing a voiceover. No time lapse or anything, because I don't need to time lapse it, but just doing a voiceover of that. So that's what I might do. That will help sort of keep the video a bit manageable in terms of length as well. So I might do that, but anyway, I'll work it out. It's just frustrating. Like, I want to get to use my new mic a bit more, but Audacity seems to be a little bit iffy. I think I'm going to invest in a paid audio program, because it's okay, but it looks very dated, and I don't know. I'm just not 100% sold on it yet. But anyway, I'm going to try and finish up this video now and then get on to finishing that Superman edit. So I just decided to screen cap the process, and then I'm going to do a voiceover over the top. So I'm currently photo merging it now, and I've got a feeling it's going to turn out really bad. So I'm just waiting, hoping that I don't have to try and do this whole process again. Ant-Man is so simple, so it really should work, and it worked. Cool. Alright, I'm so lucky that it worked. And it actually turned out pretty good. There's hardly any seam in it, so that's good. Alright, so I'm going to try and finish up this video now. I'm sort of bummed about this audio situation. It's frustrating. The mic is great, it works really well, and I've used it. Using Audacity by itself is fine, but just I think for some reason it just doesn't like to run when I'm using it with OBS. And yeah, admittedly I don't know tons about either program, so I'm still really new to this, but it's just frustrating. I wish it was just easy. But anyway, I'm gonna get this video finished. I'm done with it, man. I'm over it. Okay guys, so it's 12:30. I didn't film much today, and I actually got a fair bit done, but I didn't really film too much just because beginning of the day was pretty good. I got Superman video done, that whole photo merging tutorial, the Ant-Man video is pretty much done, but then it went downhill. So I mentioned to you guys, I don't remember when it was, in one of the recent vlogs, that even though this past week has been pretty good, I was gonna have a period where it was just a bit of a dip, a bit of a crash, and that was today. So first of all, and feel free to skip this if you're not interested, but first of all, the 2 videos that I've released so far have done worse than the last few that have been out. So the Marvel vlog for this past Friday and the Juggernaut drawing didn't do very well at all by my standards, which, to anyone that's low standards anyway, but they didn't do too well. Now tomorrow the plan was to release Superman, so by the time this is out, Superman should be out. I'm thinking of not releasing Superman tomorrow and releasing the photo merge tutorial instead, because it's something different and I think it's better quality content than the Superman video. So, and the Superman video I'll release next Wednesday. So I don't know, I'm just feeling a little bit crappy because that was the first thing, and then the second thing was just some personal stuff about this whole content creating thing, and it's should I still be doing it and all that? And it wasn't because I don't want to make it sound like I have one bad day and I'm thinking of quitting. That's not anything to do with what it was about. It didn't start to bother me until the other stuff happened. So I don't know, like, I just sort of feel like this may not be worth doing, not because of anything that's happened on the channel. I don't care that those past videos got like 4 views each or whatever, that doesn't matter. The thing is, just there's other stuff going on and conversations have been had and all that kind of crap, and it's like, I don't know whether it's just me overreacting, but I feel a bit overwhelmed and flustered and frustrated, all this. But anyway, these things that I'm thinking about, I don't know how to have to think about for a few days at least. So I'm just gonna, for the next couple of days, I'm just gonna work harder than I've worked over, the past week. So tonight I'm going to knuckle down and just hammer out as much stuff that I can to finish, just get it done so that it's there, finished, all that's good. And then tomorrow, same thing, I'm gonna work as hard as I can. Monday, I'm gonna try and do the same thing. I've got to go out and teach Monday afternoon, so I'll go do that. Monday night, back on it. Same thing Tuesday. I want to just keep working my hardest to prove that this is worth it, and I want to make a call to action to you guys. And this is asking something dumb, and I probably seem stupid for even asking, but it would mean more than you can imagine to me if you could check out, people are gonna hate me for this, if you could check out the Patreon and pledge that $1, even if it's for 1 month, if it's just this month. Sorry guys, I just sneezed. If you could even if it's just for 1 month, just for February, just February, that $1 in February, that will show the people that are doubting me that there's a support for this. I don't want you guys to continue to do it. If you want to, hey, cool, thank you. But if not, don't worry, that first month, and I can promise you I am going to work like, you can't even imagine how much I want this to work, right? And if I can just show people there's that support, that would help me so much, I know I shouldn't really worry about what people think, but it's hard when it's people that want what's best for you, but maybe they don't necessarily understand what this whole thing is. I just sneezed again, sorry. So this is what I said. I think I'm getting sick. So yeah, I'm gonna sneeze again. I can feel it. So yeah, guys, that would really mean so much to me. So that would really help me out. Again, don't even worry about doing it continuously, but if you can just, $1 a month on the Patreon that'll show people that this is worth doing, and this is just worth continuing with. I think, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have to worry about what people think, but then again, it's people that I'm very close to, and they're not doing anything wrong. I don't want to make it sound like I'm in an argument or anything like that. It's not about that. It's I want to show them that this is not something that's just a hobby, or not an I don't want them to think this is an excuse for me to sit in my room and not be out earning real money doing something that I don't want to be doing. Because reality is, yes, I'm very selfish. I don't want to go and work at Macca's or Woolworths or whatever, packing shelves, flipping burgers. I don't want to do that. And I think if I can just take this 1 year to just knuckle down and give it a shot, there's every chance in the world this won't work. There's I know that it's not easy, and I know I'm not really, unless something amazing happens, I'm not going to become, a huge superstar in a year, but that's not what this is about. This is about getting somewhere. And if I can make that decent, if I can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark in a year, that's my, like, to be honest with you guys, that is my unachievable goal, you know. But man, if I could hit that's my 10x goal for this year, right? If I could hit that, that would be astounding. Okay, 1,000 subscribers to all these big content creators, I said, that's a small channel. But if I can hit that, that would show everyone, you know, they wouldn't question me at all. But my goal, honestly, is nothing even close to that. And if I can achieve that, man, I'd be still over the moon. I'd be happy to walk out of this year with 50 subscribers. Because it's more than I started with, you know. Now, if I walked out of it this year with 50 subs, probably not a good sign, you know. It's a bit of a slow growth, and I probably should be looking at doing something else on the side as well. But I'd still be happy because I got somewhere. But I don't want to give this all up and dedicate myself to doing a job that I'm not passionate about, dedicating myself to something that I'm just doing because money. And trust me, people that know me know I like my money, so, you know, it means something to me that I'm not just concerned about money at the moment, you know. And I know that there's decisions that I'm going to have to make over this next 12 months that are probably going to affect friendships from school. Not for any major reason, except that it's probably best that I'm not going out and spending my money and doing all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's best if I keep it here and reinvest it into all of this and whatever. And at the end of this, if it doesn't work, honestly, people talk about, you know, you shouldn't be investing all this money. This, I spent, like, what did I spend? Over $100 on a microphone, and, you know, $70 for this little thing, and, well, eBay. If this doesn't work at the end of the year, I'll eBay all this crap, you know. But I want to be producing the best that I know I can at the moment. I could talk about this for ages, but I don't know. I don't want to sit here and give up on it, and then in 10 years time, when I'm working a job that, regardless of how much money I get, I'll be sitting there and saying, oh man, you know, I used to be able to draw decent-ish, you know. I don't think I'm any amazing artist or anything yet, but, you know, I don't want to sit there and go, yeah, I used to draw. But then I stopped because everyone said that it's better for me to stick to making money. So, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. This was a bit of a rant, but thank you for watching. And maybe I'm going to keep it in there because I want these to be as open as I can. But maybe the Patreon thing was a little bit too far. Maybe, you know, suggesting that is probably something that is asking for too much, and I completely get it, you know. I want these vlogs to be as open as I can possibly be without making it weird. And that's my thought process. I know that if the people that doubt this whole thing, if they can see that people are willing to pledge $1 a month or whatever to my content, you know, that would show them that there's there's something here, you know what I mean? And I'm rambling. All right, I'm gonna go. Fair warning, I may rant more about this tomorrow morning. I may rant about this in tomorrow's vlog, but anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.